tried to summon in terrifying Minecraft entities into the game, trying to prove to everyone that what they saw was real. They've used seeds, outdated Minecraft versions, rituals, and even sacrifices to try and bring myths like Entity 303, Green Steve, Giant Alex, and Werewolves to life. So today, we're going to be testing them to see if they're real or just fake clickbait. Our first piece of video evidence is, in my opinion, the most interesting, because unlike other evidence that was uploaded 3 or more years ago, this was uploaded in just the last year. We can see this player searching around a savannah village, particularly for this villager here. He looks just like a standard green villager, but his arms aren't connected and his eyes have a slight tinge of red. But as day slowly turns into night, particles appear and this villager transforms into what can only be described as a werewolf. But what's even more terrifying is when this werewolf is released, it starts attacking villagers, its own kind, murdering them stone cold. And then, sometimes, rarely, it will even turn them into zombie villagers. Why and what for? I don't know. It is unclear if these werewolf villagers are found in all savannah villages or just in this world. So to test it properly, I had my team do some research, and finally, after a couple of days, we found the exact seed used in the video. 1204739880. I'm gonna turn off multiplayer so no one can join the world, and you can see I've got no resource packs and no behavior packs. So let's jump in and confirm whether this theory is fact or cap. All right, here we go, guys. Straight off the bat, we've got ourselves the savannah biome and the savannah village that was shown in the video. It's literally right there, and I kind of don't want to go anywhere near it. But it doesn't matter what I want. What matters is we find out the truth. So we're looking for a green villager. Just looks like any normal one, but its arms aren't connected, and its eyes are like this slightly tinged red color, all right? So we've got a normal blacksmithing villager here. At the moment, this villager is looking pretty standard. Normal villager over there. Not seeing any oh, there's a green villager. Maybe this one? No, what? His arms are connected and his eyes are definitely green. There's nothing strange about... Wait, is that enough? Hold on. I don't think his arms are connected. That might be the one we're looking for, guys. Oh my goodness. No way. What? Yo, this is it. His arms aren't connected and look at his eyes. They are a slightly darker red. This might be the werewolf villager that we're looking for. We've trapped him away inside the acacia fence. And now what we need to do is wait until night arrives to truly find out if this is a werewolf villager. Watch until the end to learn the dark truth. If you didn't think that was messed up, this is even more dark and terrifying. This is the most watched video evidence of Entity 303. Uploaded in January 22nd, 2017 by an anonymous YouTuber user, has now gained over 14 million views of people trying to rip this apart and determine if it is real or just fake clickbait. We can see the player here building some sort of wacky summoning ritual setup. This thing is not something you want to mess with at all. And finally, he puts down this sign and types in Entity 303 and uses sixes to fill up the second line of the sign, the number of the devil, the number of the beast. He asks for people and viewers to wait for the sign to burn, which is pretty normal. Signs are made of wood and should burn. Then suddenly, Entity 303 joined the game. Can't see anything, but just like that, he appears from the sky, blowing up the entire summoning ritual. To prove that our video is real, we're going to create a new world in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the same version used in the video, and we're going to turn off multiplayer so no one can join into the game with no resource packs and no behavior packs, adding in a fake Entity 303. All right, so I've taken a screenshot of the exact setup used in that video, and I've got it here on my other screen, and we're gonna copy it block for block, not messing up a single bit of it. All right, now that we've got the setup, let's start building. Now, I noticed something very, very strange when looking at the video for a second time. The number of blocks going sideways is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the number of the devil and the number of Satan. But then across the other way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is the number of God. This is just a weird coincidence, I personally think, but maybe it's not. And maybe it is something more. I'll let you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. As I am building this setup, guys, let me explain for those of you who don't already know who Entity 303 is. Entity 303 was supposedly created by a Mojang employee who was fired by Notch himself, the original creator of Minecraft when the game first was starting out. Now, Entity 303 wants revenge on Mojang and all Minecraft players alike for forgetting who he was. It is estimated that only 1 out of every 40 players' games have ever been hacked by Entity 303, which could mean that this summoning ritual might only have a 1 out of 40th chance of working. So there we go, guys. We've got the setup. I'm going to change the time to midnight, the exact time that Entity 303 was summoned in that video. There we go. So now we just place down the sign and write in Entity space 303. And we're going to fill up this second line here with 6s so it looks exactly as it does in the video. Okay, there's no Entity 303 appearing here, guys. We do have a very excited goat. I mean, the sign's not even burning up. We're supposed to wait for the sign to burn before Entity 303 is summoned in. But it's literally not even, what? Wait, if we burn, can we even burn the sign? They've literally removed the ability to burn signs from Minecraft. Could this be a strategy used by Mojang to try and stop Entity 303 from hacking into the game? Or was this summoning ritual always fake? I don't know, but I'm going to let you guys decide. When you and your friend are sacrificing and it actually works, is this a meme? Wait, the villager actually disappeared. Oh, they're freaking out. I'm freaking out. What? Let's create a new world to test this out. At first, I thought the video was a meme or a joke or something like that, but then I read the comments and tons of other people were claiming the exact same thing happened to them when they built the villager sacrifice setup. Is this a real thing? And if we are sacrificing villagers, who in the world are we sacrificing them to? I ain't even gonna lie, I had to rewatch the video like 20 times to figure out what the setup actually was because it was just such a short video. First thing we're gonna do, guys, is build out a 9x9 square of red nether bricks. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then across here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm too lazy to place all those red nether bricks. Boom! All right, so we've got our little summoning area set up. We're gonna place a campfire in each of the corners here, and finally one in the center. Next, we're gonna grab those black candles. We've got 1 candle here on the outside, diagonal from our campfire, then 2, then 3, 4, and then going back down again, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna do the same thing on each of these sides here, guys. We also have to place 4 red candles on either side of the center campfire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally on that last side. Now we need the giant thing for the villager to hang from. So we're gonna place this on this side here with 1 block, 2 nether brick walls, and 3 fences. Then grab our iron bars, and we wanna bring these directly over our campfire like so. Oh, just 1 more, and perfect. So let's go ahead, we're gonna place, I think it's 1 or 2 chains to do it. Perfect. Then we're gonna grab our flint and steel here, guys, light all of these up, and then finally our inner candles as well. Already this looks very, very messed up, very, very scary, and I'm not a fan at all. Place our anvil down, grab our name tag, and rename this to Dinnerbone. This is going to turn our villager upside down. Then we're also going to need a barrier block. We want to open up chat and type in /give space A with the squiggle around the @ symbol, P, barrier, and hit enter. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. That should do it. All right, and then we only need barriers here on each of the sides just to stop the villager from running away. Place the villager in the center, add on the name tag, and just like that, guys, we've got ourselves a villager hanging over the setup. And I think that's everything, but nothing's really happening. I mean, in the video, they were like jumping around and being like, oh yes, we're doing a evil ritual, but I think this is just a meme or a joke, guys. I mean, it is pretty funny. I mean, it does look very scary, but I can see how this would be funny, you know, hanging a villager from his head. But I think I can confirm. Flip. Oh, flip. What? I don't think I can confirm that this is fake. Where'd that village? Is the villager still there? Hold up, let me turn on hitboxes real quick. There's no hitbox right there, guys. Look, normal entities have hitboxes. Even I have a hitbox. There's nothing there all of a sudden. Where did that villager go? Where did it go? What makes this evidence special is it wasn't just uploaded by some random person on the internet. It was uploaded by a very well-respected and famous YouTuber, Favor My Saber. You can see here he's building like the wither structure or the iron golem structure out of emerald blocks and even lighting the space around it on fire and the top of it. And then he places a player head. And boom! There's lightning. And he's just as shocked as I am. And again, on the second head, this doesn't happen when you do the wither or any other golem inside of Minecraft. All right, then they relight the space around it, place the third head, and boom, tons of lightning.
Bro, what's going on?
And finally, guys, we have ourselves a green Steve.
Yo, green Steve!
Once again, creating a new world so you know there isn't any fancy texture packs or mods going on, guys, and this is totally fresh, and anything we see in this video is legit. And let's confirm whether this YouTuber was telling the truth or just clickbaiting us. So here we are, guys, and the materials and resources we need to summon in Green Steve are actually pretty minimal. Now, Favor did this entire ritual in survival mode, so to increase our chances, let's copy him and also switch into survival. Now, who is Green Steve? Well, Green Steve was first spotted in a desert temple in Minecraft 1.8 when a player randomly fell down into a temple and landed on a pressure plate, but for some reason, the TNT didn't go off. Instead, a Steve-like mob that was completely green came down from above the player's head. Now, when the entity touched the player, he was suddenly surrounded by creepers and he left the game straight away. The player actually emailed Mojang about this occurrence and they replied saying one of the developers wanted to add Green Steve as an actual entity, but was turned down, so the player's experience was impossible. I've set up the setup here for us to spawn in Green Steve, so let's give it a go. We're gonna need to light up all of this fire down here and light up the fire here on the top. All right, guys, let's check out our first player head in 3, 2, 1, and go! And there's no lighting. Yep, it's fake. We've gone through this much effort, we built the whole thing. We may as well put down the other two heads, guys. Why not for lols? All right, ready, put down the second head. Nothing's gonna happen. 3, 2, 1, bam. What? That was lightning, that was definitely lightning. It's not raining, there should not have been lightning, but there was. Let's place down the third head. 3, 2, 1, bang. Nothing happens and there should be tons of lightning in a second. What? Hello, lightning gods, where are you? Excuse me? How is that game successfully reloaded? What? What is that doing? I've literally never ever seen text in my chat that says game successfully reloaded ever. I mean, the only time I've seen like text that looks like that is if I actually click F3 and A, it says debug reloading all chunks, but you actually have to press a button for that to activate. Why would the game be reloading? Unless it was reloading something into the game. And we don't see Green Steve. Green Steve's not there unless he's somewhere else. Now, back to our werewolf villager. All right, guys, it should almost be nighttime. There it is. The sun is slowly coming down any moment now, and we will be able to confirm if this is truly a werewolf villager. All right, guys. I really hope it's not. I just want this to be a normal villager. Oh, my goodness, there's particles, guys, coming out. Oh, no, my game crashed. Was that a werewolf I saw? I don't know if I saw that my game disappeared too quickly. We have to relaunch the game. We have to relaunch the game right now. Okay, the game's loading in. Come on, faster, 45%. I need to know whether that was the werewolf or not. I saw the particles coming out of the villager as it came over to nighttime, but we never saw the result of it. All right, there we go, guys. We've loaded into the game, and good. All right, I've signed in everything, and what? Guys, look, my world entity 303 from earlier in this video is still there, but the werewolf world, it's been deleted.